Hey everybody, and welcome to the daily card reading from the Disney Villains deck for the fire aspects of the reading. So actions, plans, events for September 13th of 2025. As always with these though, take what resonates and leave what does not. As always with these, like, comment, share, get the word out there. Follow, subscribe, donate, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, MetaPay. Ask for any links or any pages or anything like that. If you'd like a read, comment below, we'll figure something out. So we have the sun today. So what this is most of the events are going to happen in broad daylight in the daytime between 2 in the morning and 7 p.m. There's going to be a lot of activities that deep down cause a lot of emotional turmoil and a lot of thoughts about how we shouldn't be playing around with life and death, what we have been taking seriously and what we shouldn't, what we've been authentic about and what we've been inauthentic about, hoarding, being thrifty, being stingy with your stuff and your material possessions and your belongings. Toxic positivity seem to be a very big theme here today for acts and all that, events and plans. It seems to be a lot of happiness and positivity throughout the day, a lot of sun gods and sun magic and bliss, happiness, things that once were bleak are looking up. It looks like it's going to be the start of a brand new day, a brand new beginning, a brand new outlook on life. With a new day comes a new beginning. Every day brings something new to the table to learn. Crab demons, crab people, crab cakes stick out as well. So baking a crab cake, what you think about endangered species and marine life, and what you do with this information is helpful. Shellfish allergies to certain types of food or certain types of behaviors. Like, I'm allergic to bullshit kind of a deal. Knowing the difference between pyrite and authentic gold. Knowing the difference between authentic and real friendships and fake ones. Knowing the difference between what you've been told and what the reality of the truth is. There seems to be some associations with employers or benefactors or those that hold a higher position than you that is affecting you. Gaslighting yourself, gaslighting others, feeling like something is too good to be true. I really should stop shuffling because now we've got 3 cards and I'm not even done with the first one. It looks like there's going to be a lot of hardening and tough lessons going on. It looks like there's a lot of Empress energy today as well. And we have the Fool. So what we have here is self-worth lessons, inner child healing, divine feminine healing, turning straw into gold, knowing that if you cut off the power source, then what you need is no longer available. One of those lessons basically in Tangled, where the Gothel realizes that if she cuts off the hair, then the hair becomes useless. Much like if you cut off the source, then the source can end up dying, or the thing that was cut off from the source can end up dying, like abortion choices, choices that should be left up to the mother. Female role models come to mind, like through mirror scrying and through reflective practices and through third-party interventions stick out. It looks like there's a lot of things that can happen a lot of different ways. This can go a lot of different feelings that are going on. There's a lot of foolhardiness, a lot of feeling foolish, a lot of leap of faith that are going to happen with acts and plans and events. You need to take a leap of faith and create your own conscience. There's always an angel or devil on your back, so just being aware of the good and the bad of each side, and knowing the dualistic perspective on that as well. Being able to find good support, being able to gently persuade other people, being able to speak in your own truth, being able to speak about the truth in a way that is reality-based and honest. Finding someone that is sophisticated, elegant, wise, mature, emotionally intelligent, someone that is educated. Mental health and education stick out. So constantly learning about your mental health and constantly educating yourself about how you can improve yourself, how you can improve for other people, how you can improve your relationships, how you view mothers and other motherhood figures and like parenting in general, how you deal with your posture, how you deal with your centering, how you deal with your footing. It looks like hips, knees, and thumbs are important for different reasons. Watching where you're going, watching where your footing is, watching where you have been as well. Being foolhardy and like jumping the gun kind of a deal has been going on. The answer you seek is yes, as long as you stay positive, you keep thinking positively about yourself, you work on your body imagery, and you listen to your conscience, you will be good to go. It looks like there's a lot of external validation that you are seeking, a lot of reflecting that you're doing, and a lot of low-level energies and low-level entities and low-level people that you're relying on for guidance. It's not necessarily a bad thing to rely on lower levels for guidance. The road less traveled by Robert Frost sticks out. Lotus tiles, lotus leaves stick out. Sand dollars stick out. Fireflies stick out. And the grassy knoll stick out. Like the Battle of the Grassy Knoll sticks out. It looks like there's going to be a lot of different lessons here, a lot of loops that are repeating, a lot of time warps, a lot of time loops, a lot of repeat patterns and repeat lessons showing up. Many different people, many different ways to go about things. You can learn the many different lessons from the same person, just like you can learn one lesson from many different people. It looks like synergizing yourself and being creative and being able to work on your self-worth and talk to your inner child and talk to your inner mother and do some self-reflection. All of that will work in your favor, especially between like 3 p.m. and midnight of the next day. So like 3 p.m. on the 13th till midnight on the 14th. So when you go to bed on the 13th, by the time you wake up the next morning on the 14th, there should be some sort of message that you've been receiving. You may not be in tune with it. You may not physically hear it. You may not physically become aware of it. But it's going to be there. What the message is dependent on the person. It looks like second in command, advisory positions. I'm getting a lot of like Taurus energy here. A lot of like head-on approach, bullheadedness, inflexible, stubborn, rigid in beliefs, very driven by details, financial-oriented conversations may be needed to be addressed within the next 3 months. how you feel about your mother, or how you feel about being a mother, or how you see parents in general, or how you treat the mother of people's child, or somebody that could be a mother someday, can show a lot. Treating a child with just as much respect as you would treat an adult can be a very valuable life hack for you. 3s, 0s, and 5s stick out. Balance your choices with your intuition. Destructive tendencies need to be balanced out. Analyze your notes and your dispositions. Sour jars, sour attitudes. Dandelions. The color of sunshine. Yellows, reds, and blues stick out for like aura colors, color psychology, color symbolism. Reality checks. Fantasy breaking free of, break your glasses, basically. It's time to grab your glasses and break them off. It's kind of like those screensaver glasses on The Incredibles 2. You just got to take them off and break them. You're under some sort of trance or hypnosis that the world is drowning, and you're playing ignorantly, and you're being blissful about things. Ignorant bliss is only bliss for so long. Willful bliss due to ignorance only goes so far. There's a lot of heavy impact on your self-esteem, on your inner child, on how you are viewed as a mother. A lot of hard work and a long journey going on. There's a lot of reservations that you have about certain steps along the process of certain ideologies that you have, or financial matters that you have, or your relationship with money. Speaking up for yourself can be helpful. And having the faith to jump even when you don't know where it's going to land you is going to be very beneficial for you as well. Let's see. I feel statements. I analyze statements. I am statements. And I think statements. I speak statements. I understand. I get it is another term for I understand. So just be aware of that. Oh my goodness. So what I'm getting is there's going to be a secret feeling or secret emotion or a secret message revealed to you within the next 2 weeks. And being prepared and coming up with a strategy for when that happens would be the wisest. That's what I'm getting, even though it's not much for the fire signs for September 13th of 2025. So always with these, take it and see what doesn't. Thanks for joining.